Hey guys, it's Figsy here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about something a little bit different on my YouTube channel. Something that a lot of my viewers have been asking me to do for a while, in particular my Twitch viewers. That topic is how to grow as a console streamer on Twitch. In particular, I'm going to focus on the PlayStation 4, as that's where I'm coming from. So there's a few details in this video that are specific to the PS4. However, if you are an Xbox streamer, a lot of this information is going to be very relevant to you, and a lot of these PS4 features that I'll talk about have a very similar feature on Xbox, so this video will be applicable for Xbox as well. So I'm going to bring up a notepad, jot some note points down so you guys can follow along as we go. Just a little bit about myself, guys. If you don't know me, I'm Figsy. I've been streaming on Twitch for almost 2 years. Figsy_games if you're not following. There'll be a link below. We're almost at 3,000 followers on the channel. We've been doing quite well. I haven't been streaming as much lately, and my growth hasn't been as high due to that. However, I was doing quite well up to this point due to a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about. Now, all these things that I'm going to talk about today, guys, are things that are free. They're not going to cost you any money, that you can do as a streamer to help you grow. These are all just going to be little tips and tricks that I've learned in my couple of years of streaming, watching streamers, watching YouTube videos about improving streaming in organizations, etc. So I really hope that I can help you guys out here. So I hope this works. I hope you guys can see this. So the first point. Now this is really big. Start streaming. Now, this might sound very silly, but I talk to many of my friends, etc., and they'd be like, hey, I want to join this team. I want to do this. I want to be a big streamer, but I haven't got a computer yet. I haven't got this. I haven't got that. So I'm not going to start streaming until I have everything. No, that's not how it works, guys. You just got to start streaming. If you've got a PS4, all you do, you hit this little button here called the share button, and then you click Twitch or YouTube, and you start streaming. Boom, you're live. All you need to do is make it, we're going to say for this video, Twitch account, and start streaming. That's the first thing. That's the biggest hurdle that a lot of streamers don't seem to come across. You don't need biggest best setup to start streaming. I didn't have a camera when I started streaming. I just had my PS4, a headset, a shitty headset. Apologies for wearing, and that's it. I just started streaming. So that's the first point, guys. A lot of you people are gonna be like, why are you talking about this? But there's a lot of people out there that just need to get started. Okay, second point. Open your chat. So you're streaming on your PS4. You pull up your phone, you get your Twitch chat open. Now there is another way you can do this by having your chat on the screen. It will appear on the right side of the screen down your Twitch. I wouldn't recommend doing this for a couple of reasons. It takes up about a fifth of the screen for one. You can't see emotes. They just appear as words, and it can look like people are spamming you when they're not. You can miss things. You mightn't see notifications, etc. And it's harder for you. You can't obviously type back. So you want to have, everyone's got a phone these days, an iPad, a computer, something that you can use while you're playing to have open. Just have your Twitch chat open, you're talking to people on your phone, you're reading that, and you're streaming on the PS4. Now, while we're on to open chat, it's a big point. Chat to everybody. Don't miss anybody out, guys. People, they come into your stream, they mightn't have ever met you before, they might have found you on accident. Say their names. Even if you can't pronounce them, just say hello to everybody. Like, you mightn't be good at this at first, guys, but just practice on seeing if you're on PlayStation, it notifies you every time there's a new message in chat. So see that message, even if you're in like playing a first-person shooter, for example, you're in a big firefight. You see that message, just keep in the back of your mind, after this firefight, I better check my chat because someone just said something. Might be someone coming in for the first time, saying hello, and you might miss that if you don't say hello in the next couple of minutes. They might leave and you might miss out on a follow and a future viewer of yours. Alright guys, so this next point is something that a lot of people do that you shouldn't be doing, and there is something you should be doing that I will talk about as well. So don't do this. F for F, L for L. And this stands for follow, or lurk for lurk. You don't want to be doing this, especially on Twitch, because you can get banned. There will be people that come into your stream and be like, follow for follow. Again, this is not a good idea. There are things that you can be doing that are similar to this, that are right, that I'm going to explain. And there's a right way of going about it. So in my chat, for example, when you join my chat for the first time, you see my chat rules. I'll tell people not to advertise, obviously, but I like to expand my community, so I'll ask people if they're a streamer, feel free to introduce themselves in a respectful manner and talk about different games they play, especially if I'm playing the same game as them. Now, other streamers are very different. Other streamers in their rules will have things like just full stop, don't advertise, and then you should respect that streamer and not advertise in their chat. However, if you do want to increase your brand on Twitch by going and searching other streamers, what I recommend doing is finding a game tab that you're playing. For example, I used to play a game called PUBG on PS4. So I used to click on the PUBG tab and I would just click from lowest to highest viewers and open every single stream that had 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4 viewers playing PUBG on PS4, and I just start talking to people. A lot of people with 1 or 2 viewers want to talk to you. They just want to chat to people because no one's talking. Half of them will even ask you if you're a streamer. And then, you can build a relationship like that. So it's not a follow for follow thing. If someone doesn't want that, then, you're not going to get it. But you can talk to people and essentially do that in a different sense and get yourself more followers and more viewers, and then you're finding more people to follow and you're expanding your community as well. So I did this for a very long time playing PUBG. I'm sure a lot of people watching this video might have even just found me from in their chat when they were playing PUBG. So if this is you, definitely let us know in the comments. That'd be awesome. And again, on lurk for lurks, guys, Twitch have changed this so you can't really lurk anymore. However, it's definitely frowned upon, so if anyone comes in your chat and says L for L, definitely send them away. Respectfully ask them to leave. Just on another note, guys, I just want to mention, you will get trolls in your chat. Trolls aren't the worst people in the world. One of my most regular current viewers was a troll who used to come in my chat and used to troll me every day. And I just never gave in to him, and then one day he's just like, I can't break you, and then subscribed. And we've got a really good relationship today. I won't say his name, but he knows who he is. Alright guys, for the next little tip, I'm going to talk about... This one's an easy one. Now, if you're streaming on your PlayStation, you're exactly the same streamer as millions of other streamers across the world. There's nothing different between you and anyone else, especially if you haven't got a camera. But any little thing that you can do to stand out is going to help you. So, add a profile picture. Now, this shouldn't be an avatar that you've had created for your channel. This should be your face, guys, because people want to associate a streamer with face. When I think of Shroud, I think of Shroud's face. Or when I think of Ninja, I think of Ninja's face, etc. And they, you know, when they think of you, they want to think of your face. So just add your face as a profile picture. Very easy to do. I'm sure you got photos of yourself. Another one that I'm going to talk about that some people will disagree with. However, I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons. I'm going to delete this list and continue because we're going to run out of space. So for the last 2 years, I've always rated someone after my stream. And I'll say about 80% of the time that's a positive thing. Occasionally I'll have someone who doesn't like a raid and it looks very negative for my community. They come in and they'll get banned for spamming or etc. And it's just like, well, I'm never raiding that person again. But try and raid people that I've met that play the same game as me, etc. So the viewers have got something that they're already familiar with, etc. However, I've met some amazing streamers by raiding people, guys. So definitely don't steer away from raiding. You should look into doing it if you don't know what it is. You go to your stream manager, you hit raid channel, type in a name, press the button, you wait 10 seconds, and then you send all your live viewers over to a raid. Now, a host is a little bit different. A host is something you do when you're offline. You aren't actually sending anyone over to another channel. It's almost like you're recommending a channel. And I host a lot of my close friends on Twitch. I never ask someone to be on their auto host list. It's just something that they should want to do for you. You don't want to be pestering and asking people like that. Yeah, I'll just leave that at that. So this next point is probably the most important thing we're going to talk about today. And that's networking. Now, the discoverability on... Okay, so Twitch is a huge platform, guys. There's millions and millions of people watching on Twitch. But the discoverability on Twitch... 0. There's next to no discoverability on Twitch. To get discovered on Twitch, you have to make and create content on other platforms. Now, by other platforms, I'm talking about Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, etc. Now, this is absolute key to growth on Twitch. This is what's going to set you aside from 90% of the streamers that are doing the exact same thing as you. Now, the first biggest bullshit excuse I want to hear, and some of you just said it right now, is I don't have enough time for this. You're streaming 5, 10, 20 hours a week. You just stop streaming 1 or 2 hours and you focus on creating content. That's it. You spend that time doing this and your growth will exceed that missing couple of hours. 100% guaranteed. And my Twitch stats speak for that. I know a lot more that did the exact same thing well. I'm sure a lot of people can confirm this. Now, I'm going to go in and talk about how to do this, especially from a PS4, because a lot of users have just said, I haven't got a computer, I can't make content. That's bullshit again. Especially if you're on the PlayStation. I'm sure there's a way on Xbox, it's probably easier. But on PlayStation, there's a thing called PS Share Factory. It's very easy to use. And I'm obviously not going to go into it in this video, however, you can YouTube hundreds and hundreds of videos on how to make clips on PS Share Factory. Now, a few more things I'm going to suggest is saving all your VODs on Twitch. This will save all your videos for 14 days. That gives you about 2 weeks to update content. So what's content, guys? It is anything that's exciting. If you and your friends are having fun in a game of Black Ops or I don't know, whatever you're playing these days, PUBG or the newest Battle Royale or Fortnite, and you have a good game, some good kills, etc. That's a clip. If you have a good game, you can make that into a 5 or 10 minute video. Now, if you have, say, a 30-minute game, you can go onto this PS Share Factory and clip down just the kills and then add the last 5 minutes and turn that 30-minute game into a 10-minute video. And that 10-minute video can then be shared directly to YouTube. You can then, say, take the best kill of that clip, update that best kill to Twitter, or you can put that on the Facebook. You could then upload that entire video to Instagram TV. All these different platforms aren't the same viewers. They're different viewers, guys. Different people are seeing this at different times of the day because people aren't scrolling social media all at the same time. They're sitting on, on the toilet on Instagram, or they might be laying in bed watching YouTube, etc. So you want to spread around this content. You might get 1 or 2 followers from each of the different platforms, but that's be 5, 6, 7 different followers that you wouldn't have got otherwise because they didn't know you streamed on Twitch. TikTok especially, guys, it's such a big platform these days, so you really want to be utilizing that. There's, again, so many different things you can be doing, and YouTube's your best friend. If you run out of ideas, just Google it. What TikTok videos can I make as a streamer playing this game? Now we'll go into it more, I guess. I'm pretty sure I've covered most things. That, again, all this is free, guys. All these things you can do. You don't need a camera. You don't need anything. You don't need a computer. Anything flashy. You can do all this with a phone and your PlayStation, streaming on Twitch. All these are essential to growing. Again, these days I don't stream. Just through my PS4, I use a computer and blah blah blah. I will go into this one day. However, I started with just my PS4 and nothing else. And these things that I've talked about today are essential to growth. It's not having the flashiest gear, having the best looking stream. Yes, those things help. But that's not gonna help. Those things help getting viewers in and keeping them. Those things aren't getting people in, and the hardest thing on being a Twitch streamer is getting people into your chat because there is no discoverability. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. Please let me know. I have ideas for a part 2 on which I will expand on having computers, having cameras, Elgatos, different things that you can do to grow as a Twitch streamer once you have become established and once you have started to receive income from Twitch and you want to upgrade your stream and things like that. So if you guys want to see that video, please let me know in the comments. I've got my new schedule for streaming, guys. So if you want to see me on Twitch at Figsy Games, I will be streaming every Thursday and every Sunday from 8 PM till late. That is Australia Eastern Standard Times. So be sure to check me out. I'll leave, again, links in the comments. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, that really helps me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.